Hi, everyone. Welcome to COMM 135, Communications for Health Professionals. I hope you've had a couple good weeks since I last chatted with you or last sent you an email. And now we're ready to start a new unit or a new a new course. This course is a little different than pharmacology. It's a little less intense. You're not going to be cramming your brain with a whole bunch of drug stuff. Instead, we're going to concentrate on the soft skills, the skills that we can all work on and all do a little bit better at. Communication. Equally as important as knowing drugs and equally as important as knowing the other content you're now taking, because communicating with both your clients as well as your coworkers and peers is a really, really important part of the job. So I'm just going to go through my Moodle page because there's a couple differences from pharmacology. So my name is there, how to reach me. This introductory form is a little bit different. You didn't see it in pharmacology. I didn't have a lot of time in pharmacology to get to know you as a class or individually because of the content was quite heavy. Sorry, it's just taking its time. So in communication, I like to get to know each of you. So I ask a question and it's just more of an icebreaker. So what's your favorite childhood memory? And I want you to share. Everybody pipe in there in the discussion topic and share that. I'll share mine as well, just to give you each other a little broader insight into each other. This is a communication course, so I'm really going to try and get you guys chatting with each other in different ways. Will be a participation part of this course, so it's all about how we interact. Welcome to COMM 135. Read this first, and I really encourage you to go through that. It just goes through the learning outcomes. Sorry, it's set up as a book. When you see these little arrows on the side, it's a book. Strategies for success. What you can expect from me, what I expect from you. And etiquette, which is equally important. How to take notes. So go through that, read it. News forum, I am going to make a concerted effort this course to use that. So if you have any questions about course content, so it's content of the course, it's not something personal, I want you to put in the news forum, and I will try to check it regularly. If you notice that I'm not, give me a little nudge or a poke and I'll get onto it. Now, if it's a personal nature, don't put it there. Send it to me, either email. So same documents you always see, course outline, course syllabus. I want you to read those before we start. Course calendar is here as well. And I put the units down for each week when your assignments are due. And of course the final exam on the 18th of June, just before your your on-site week. The frog in my throat. Assessment quick links. So participation forums were 10%. There are 3 forums that, in addition to the introductory forum, which doesn't have marks, there's 3 forums throughout the semester that you have to take part in. You have to post an original post and then you have to respond to somebody else's post. And I look for both of those. They're both worth marks. Assignment number 1 is an assignment on cultural diversity. And I will actually go into a little video more about that. I'm not going to go into too much depth on it here. That's about cultural diversity. For those of you that have a creative side, you can do this assignment either as a paper, a PowerPoint presentation, a Prezi, a poster presentation. Really, if there's something else you want to do beside that, just let me know and we'll chat through it. But I want you to be able to share information about a culture that you do not know anything about at this point. We're going to build on that cultural diversity, and then you're going to share some key points about your assignment number 1 in one of the forums. And I think it's Unit 3 forum with your classmates. Assignment number 2 is about reflective practice. And as a healthcare practitioner, reflective practice is really, really important. And actually, I've recently read a new document's come out for paramedics on the national basis, Canadian basis. And reflective practice has a huge part in that. So this is a really important assignment. You're actually going to write a reflective practice paper for me. And then college diversity training certificate. It's an online thing. You'll go there, complete it, and send me the certificate and you get 5%. Really easy. And then the final exam, as I already said, is on the 18th of June. So similar things and learning outcomes. So I've gone through these already. I have put an example of assignment number 2 template there just to see what your assignment could look like. You do not have to use it if you don't want to. Totally up to you. Student resources. These are all resources that will help you complete your paper assignments. There's also, a video on how to design a poster presentation, how to design a Prezi if you haven't done it before. If you need help with PowerPoint presentation, I can actually put a video there as well. But those are just to help you with your assignments. And then you're into the content for this course. There are 6 units. So I'll just show you quickly. When you finally open this up, 5 of those units will be grayed out because I will not have finished entering all the content into them yet. But unit 1 will be open. So I just want to go through one of the books for unit 1 just to show you how this content, or how I've laid out this content. All the units are going to start with a checklist. Use it if you want to. You don't have to. It's up to you. This one starts with a video to show you how important communication is. So let's open topic 1.1. You're going to have an introduction on your first page, followed by learning outcomes. Those are what you're responsible to know for the final exam. And then reading assignment. And as you can see, I've included 2nd edition and 3rd edition. I did get my textbook 3rd edition today, so I've been able to update these. I am teaching to the 3rd edition as it is the latest edition. However, I will include the pages for the 2nd edition, 3rd edition. And there's your other textbook there at the bottom. Now, this course is a little different as the textbooks have changed over time. However, the learning outcomes have not. So in order to give you all the information on the learning outcomes, I've had to go and look for other sources. So electronic resources, wherein pharmacology, your additional resources that were electronic were there just to give you more information if you wanted it. Whereas in this course, if you see electronic resources, you are required to read those. That's not whether you want to or not. The content held within these electronic resources is important for you to help you fulfill your learning outcomes. And the same for the videos. If I was teaching this course via Collaborate or face-to-face, these videos would be included in the course in this topic as I'm teaching it. So it's important that you go through the videos that I've included, because I feel that these videos are going to give you extra content. I've given a little blurb before each video just to set it up for you and what I want you to look for. So they are part of the course material. Additional resources, this is where I found extra information that's kind of interesting, and I put it here, but you are not required to know it for testing purposes. As in pharmacology, I've put together some review questions and answers for you, and then your PowerPoint presentation. So the handout is there for you, and I have either done or will be doing a YouTube video, or I will be doing a Collaborate session. So if I've done a YouTube video, this is an old one that I did last year, and I'm going to get rid of it because I've added more content to Unit 1.1, and I'm going to put a Collaborate classroom here. So if I put a YouTube video, you will find it here. If I have, if I have put a Collaborate video, you are going to find it in the same spot that you found it in pharmacology. So it will be underneath topic 1.1. You'll see the Collaborate little button and you'll go there. And really, that is about all the information that you're required to get going. So I hope you enjoy this course. As I said, it's going to be a little less stressful, or I think it should be less stressful than pharmacology, definitely. It's a soft skill. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started.